It's a normal night. You're walking home, playlist in your ears, thinking about nothing. You pass a gap between two buildings, and a man steps out. Too close, too fast. And before your brain finishes the thought something's wrong, you see it. A knife pointed at you. Give me your money. And what you do in the next 5 seconds decides how this night ends. Because your whole life just split into two paths. And which one you walk depends on a single question. The question this entire video is about. Should you fight? Let's freeze it right here. You, him, the knife, the 4 feet of empty air between you. Your body already has an answer. Your heart is slamming. Adrenaline is dumping into your blood. Some old animal part of you is screaming one of two things. Fight him or run. And both of those instincts right now can get you killed. So let's do what the movies never do. Let's think. In the movies, you know exactly what happens. The hero waits for the right moment, he grabs the wrist, he twists. The knife clatters away, the bad guy hits the ground, and the hero walks off without a scratch. Erase that. Delete it completely, because in real life, disarming a person holding a knife a foot away from you with adrenaline wrecking your hands is one of the hardest things a trained fighter can attempt. The people who teach it for a living will tell you the same thing. Even they don't want to be in that position. For you, untrained, surprised, terrified, trying to be the hero is how you end up bleeding on the sidewalk over $40. And here's a fact that should end the fantasy completely. Police have a concept called the 21-foot rule. They found that a person with a knife can cover 21 feet, about the width of a room, and stab you in roughly a second and a half. That's about the same time it takes a trained officer to draw a gun from a holster and fire. Let that land. At close range, even if you had a gun on your hip, the man with the knife is already faster than your hand. So the idea that you, with nothing but bare hands and shock, are going to outmove that blade? It isn't brave. It's fiction. So here's what almost every expert, police, self-defense instructors, even reformed criminals will tell you to do first. Give him the money. I know, it feels like losing. It feels like something a coward does. It isn't. It's the single smartest move you can make, and here's the cold logic behind it. Think about it from his side. This man chose you, not because you looked strong, because he bet you'd cooperate. In his mind, walking away with your wallet is the one guaranteed outcome. Whether or not he hurts you is the variable. It's the part that's still undecided. Read that again. Him getting your money is already decided. The only thing still up for grabs is whether you get stabbed. So don't give him a reason. Don't turn a robbery into a fight. Most muggers are not master criminals. They're young, often desperate, sometimes high, and they want this over as fast as you do, because every second they stand there is another second someone might see them. Hand over the wallet, and you take away the one thing that makes this dangerous, his fear. So do it right. Keep your hands where he can see them. Slow. Open. Talk to him low and calm. Okay, you got it. It's yours. You are not begging. You are quietly telling him this is easy, nobody gets hurt, everybody walks away. Move slow. A sudden reach for your pocket looks exactly like a sudden reach for a weapon, and that's how people get stabbed by accident. Tell him what you're doing before you do it. Here's a trick the professionals actually use. Carry a cheap second wallet, a dummy wallet. A few small bills, an expired card, nothing real. That's the one you hand over. Your real cards, your real cash stay hidden. He gets his prize, you keep what matters, and you never have to argue about it. And whenever you can, put distance between you. If he lets you back away, back away. Create space. Space is safety. Space is time. Space is the beginning of getting out of this alive. For the vast majority of muggings, that's the whole story. You comply, he takes it, he runs. It's over. You're shaken, you're angry, you're alive. But not every one of these is a mugging. And this is the part you need to hear. Because sometimes the money was never the point. Sometimes a man puts a knife in your face and says he wants your wallet. But taking your wallet isn't actually what he came to do. And you need to know how to tell the difference. Because the rule you just learned, comply, hand it over, completely flips. Here are the signs. Memorize them. You give him the wallet, and he doesn't leave. A real mugger wants to be gone the instant he has your money. If he has it and he's still standing there, something is wrong. Or, this is the big one, he tries to move you. He wants you to walk somewhere, into the alley, around the corner, into a car. Let's go, walk. Do not go. Why does this matter so much? Because that first spot, The open sidewalk, the lit street, the place where a stranger might drive by, that is the safest place you will ever be with this person. He knows it too. That's exactly why he wants to move you somewhere quiet, somewhere with no witnesses, somewhere he's in total control. Wherever he's trying to take you is worse. Always. There is no version of the second location that is better for you. Whatever he plans to do there, he couldn't do here. And that tells you everything about what he plans to do. So the ground you're standing on right now is the ground you fight for. And that's the answer to the whole question. Should you fight? If it's about the money, no. Give it up. It's just stuff. Comply, create space, survive. But the second you understand this was never about the money, the second he won't leave or tries to move you, or you feel with total certainty that he intends to hurt you no matter what you do, the math flips completely. Now compliance can't save you because there's nothing you can give him that ends it. Now you fight. Not to win, not to disarm him like a movie hero. You fight to make noise, to create 1/2 second of chaos, to break away and run, toward light, toward people, toward anywhere that isn't where he wants you. You scream. You make yourself the loudest, most public problem he has ever tried to deal with, because attention is the one thing he cannot afford. You fight to escape. That is the only goal. And if you want to be ready for that moment before it ever comes, take a real self-defense class in person with people who can teach your body what a video never can. So, should you fight? Only when it stops being about the wallet, and never a second before.